Hello, my name is Brandy Phillips, and in this video, I plan to discuss the functional areas of strategic management as they pertain to the company Tesla Motors. I'd like to start by giving you some background information on Tesla. Tesla Motors designs, develops, manufactures, and sells fully electric vehicles and other powertrain components. The company operates over 80 dealerships in North America, Europe, Asia, Australia, and they're looking to move into the China market. In addition to their dealerships, sales are made directly from their website. Tesla's mission is to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable transport. And here's a little bit of the history on Tesla. Tesla manufactured the Roadster in 2008 and has sold over 2,400 Roadsters in more than 30 countries. In 2012, they revealed the roomy Model S, an electric sedan that got over 265 miles per charge and was voted Motor Trend Car of the Year in 2013. In 2014, the company released the P85D, which is a very fast four-door car. Tesla now had over 50,000 vehicles on the road at the end of 2014. Finally, the company launched the Model X by the end of 2015, and their supercharger network granted free access to high-speed charging in North America, Europe, and Asia Pacific. After reviewing Tesla's case and formulating a strategy to improve the company's performance, next comes the challenge of implementing that strategy. And this begins with determining the company's long-term objectives and beginning the strategy to obtain those. The long-term company objective of Tesla would be to increase company profitability through strategic marketing and production efforts. And the Division 1 annual objective of Tesla would be to increase production of the Model S and Model X by 70%. And that is done through the R&D annual objective, which would be to develop the two new products this year that are successfully marketed. And then the production annual objective would be to increase the production efficiency by 70%. And that is done through purchasing, shipping, and quality control. The Division 2 annual objective would be to increase total revenues by 20%. And that is done through the marketing annual objective, which would be to enhance marketing to move sales into the Chinese market. And that is completed through advertising, promotion, research, and of course, public relations. The Division 3 annual objective is to increase the supercharger network by over 50% next year. And the finance annual objective would be to increase market share profits for investors. Next, setting clear annual objectives for a company like Tesla serves three main purposes. First, it allows the monitoring of the company's progress toward its long-term objectives. Next, the strategic plan is kept on track. And finally, it is critical to the overall success of the organization to be sure and establish those clear annual objectives. The strategic management plan formulated for Tesla begins by recognizing the company's critical problems and subproblems. Tesla's critical problems begin with ineffective product development. The speed at which products are promised and then delivered are also a concern to analysts and investors. The company's subproblems begin with increased liabilities that stem from poor product development and ineffective marketing strategies. Also, a decrease in gas prices are causing consumers to purchase larger, more luxurious automobiles rather than seeking out affordable, economic electric vehicles that Tesla is producing. Investors are also concerned over Tesla's promise to produce at larger quantities, and failure to do so is resulting in stockholders not receiving dividends on their investments. And this could unfortunately result in cash flow problems and leave the company with an inability to pay its current debts. After the problems have been determined and a strategy formulated, next comes the implementation of the strategy to solve the company's problems. Strategy implementation begins by discussing different marketing development strategies. Marketing variables can directly influence the success or failure of strategy implementation efforts. And these are some important marketing strategies for Tesla to incorporate. First, they should be making product advertisements more appealing to their consumers. Second, they should take advantage of social media opportunities to promote company products and services. Third, they should use exclusive or multi-channel forms of distribution. Fourth, they should be a price leader, not a price follower. And fifth, they should offer limited or extended warranties on their products. And sixth, they should reward their salespeople based on sales through their salary and/or commissions. This is the comprehensive strategic management model. Social media engagement should be a priority to reach customers and potential new consumers. Second, markets should be segmented effectively. And then product positioning and perceptual maps should be used to gain an advantage in product development. Social media marketing is an important resource for effective marketing, especially for a company like Tesla. It helps to build the two-way relationship between consumers and businesses. Marketers strive to draw customers to the company website to solicit sales and suggestions about product development, customer service, and other ideas. It uses these sites to do so: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google, Instagram, Pinterest, and Foursquare. These social media sites reach over 2.75 billion users. And this is where social media managers are effective resources for companies to employ, because the manager responds to comments and problems, they track negative statements, they manage online discussions, and they gather valuable opinions and suggestions, which can be vital for monitoring strategy implementation progress and making the appropriate changes. And there are other principles of marketing to consider. First, they should work with consumers throughout the marketing and buying process. You want to be sure and give them a reason to participate in the discussion. Third, you want to listen and join consumer conversations outside the company website. And fourth, you want to resist the urge to sell, but instead you want to attract the customer's attention. Fifth, you want to let the online conversations flow freely. Sixth, you want to utilize marketing specialists who have the ability to market, who are technologically sound, and who have excellent social interaction skills. And be sure and take advantage of instant messaging and chatting. And this leads us to the all-important market segmentation. Market segmentation and product positioning are marketing's most important contributors to strategic management. Market segmentation is the subdividing of a market into distinct subsets of customers according to their needs and their buying habits. And this is determined through the analyzing of information or data mining to make the decision process easier for strategists. And there are three advantages to segmentation. First, market development strategies, product development strategies, market penetration, and diversification improve sales through new markets and products. To successfully incorporate these strategies, however, better segmentation approaches are needed. Market segmentation allows a firm with limited resources like Tesla to operate because mass production, distribution, and advertising are not necessary. This allows smaller firms like Tesla to compete with competitors by maximizing their per unit profits and their per segment sales. And segmentation decisions have direct impacts on the marketing mix variables of the product, the place, the promotion, and the price. It's always important to remember that segmentation matches the supply with demand. And in the case of Tesla, China is a key country for them. Penetrating that unsaturated market with charging points already installed before vehicles are even delivered into the market is a significant marketing strategy for their product promotion. And the marketing mix variables of the product, place, promotion, and price are vital to Tesla's success, especially with competitors like General Motors, Ford Motor Company, and Chrysler moving into the electric car market. Tesla must always be prepared to compete. And after the market has been segmented, that leads us to the product positioning and perceptual mapping. Product positioning and perceptual mapping involves developing representations that reveal how products and services competitively compare to the other industry standards, and it's used to decide how to meet those consumer wants and needs. And the techniques for product positioning begins with choosing specific key criteria that will distinguish between products or services. And then you want to use two-dimensional product positioning map with criteria on each axis. And then you should plot the competitor's products or services in the resulting four-quadrant matrix. Then discover the areas on the map to show where products and services would be most competitive. And finally, you want to create a marketing plan to best position the products and services. An effective product positioning strategy should always uniquely differentiate one company from its competitor, and it should lead customers to expect lesser service than the company can deliver, and this is to keep customer expectations lower. Then firms should always strive to exceed what they promised, whereby they underpromise and overdeliver. And here we have an actual automotive perceptual map. And as you can see, the four quadrants are conservative, classy, distinctive, sporty, and practical, affordable. And Tesla products are classy and distinctive. They're also sporty and conservative because they're electric. They are also very affordable. So Tesla products would fall in the center of this perceived map. And this reveals that Tesla is on the perceptual map to success. So, in summation, Tesla's investors and other skeptics are critical and doubtful that Tesla can deliver on their stated goals for the next year. But we have seen that if Tesla implements these marketing development strategies and product positioning techniques, the company should not have a problem and be on track to meet and even exceed all expectations.